getting out of Porto. Yum yum, cheese and ham. Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.
This is the breakfast room, breakfast area. Get Google just showing you different images. You can go out to the balcony. Well, the kitchen's through there. Going up to the roof of our hotel. Ooh, if it's warm, what a place to come. And there are your hot pools, your infinity pool, and looking out over part of Porto. Ooh, a very individual hotel. If you want to look over the edge, you can. First task, go back up the little hill. Just a few seconds in and we spot other peregrinos with their sticks. We've walked past this building 3 or 4 times now, so rather beautiful building. Just a Porto street. Men at work. Proof. European football. You know you're in the right place when there are loads and loads of hikers. The start. Tourist office inside the tower. Turn left, go up the hill. Going through a lovely park in Porto. It says make sure the tower is on your right. Turn around looking for a sign, anything to help me on my way. And you get this. Through a bit of a market. You see rather beautiful church. A lot nicer than the cathedral. We're doing a tour in a couple of weeks. But what a beautiful building. Ah yes, rubbish collection. It's what I live for. So we're on this street for about 1 kilometre. Heaven. Somebody dropped some bread. Oh, day 1. Not as easy to get out on the central route out of the centre of Porto. Do need instructions. Pretty much everybody we've met looks like they're going on a coastal route and they all disappeared. Yeah, and went to see another peregrino. But every now and again there are yellow arrows on posts. So you know you're going the right way. But it's the start, day 1. Let's see where the rest of the day takes us. And as if by magic, we see a yellow arrow. Keep the white chapel on your left. And then take the next right, it says. Let's see. And then every now and again, we now get a little arrow. It's the way to go to get out of Porto. A really funny fact. The guy who took a selfie of us at the beginning is the same guy we took a selfie at when we started the Camino Frances from Saint-Jean. Same guy. A year before. How funny. When the instructions say under an apartment building, you wonder what this meant. but actually you go under it and on the other side there's another arrow. You're in a city, so let's go into Lidl, get some lunch. We passed a lot of dog club shops. Portuguese clearly love dogs. As we leave the town, get a lovely mural. We're about 8 kilometers in, and this is the first sign we've seen to say we're on the central route. Out through the industrial area on the edge of Porto. Once you get out of the town centre, the yellow signs are more frequent. After 13.5 kilometres, we get taken over a small river as we head out of town. One more housing estate to go through and we'll probably be in the country. Okay, so that's a cockerel head on top of a bull. Yeah. They certainly believe in cobbling everything. Wow. So the arrow says go that way, but this post says go this way. So we're going this way. We saw this from quite a way away. Thought it was a tree, but actually it's a telecommunications mast. A pretty uninspiring first day. It's just getting out of Porto, walking on cobbles. They don't do pavements, but we'll get there. First busy road to cross. Clear over. Yum yum, cheese and ham. We hadn't really found anywhere to sit and have something to eat, but this looks like this is a school bus stop. In shade, had something to eat. Marvellous. Off we go. That way. We're looking for wildlife. And we found a goat. Coming into centre of town. I've seen this a few times now. So you have the grapevines on the edge of your orange and lemon grove. You're never far away from the flight path. What a beautiful lemon tree. Look at that. There is a section they say is dangerous, and I think it's this section where it's quite a fast road and there are no paths, so you just take your time. Yeah, sections like this where you really have nowhere to go. Entering somewhere called Jiao. Yeah, very close. This is our choice. Walk along the main road or turn right and go inland a bit up here. We're beginning to get to a series of smaller villages. Turn left at the cross. The only bird noise we can find are house sparrows. Oh, probably into the last 3 or 4 kilometres. It's just I mean, it's quite a warm day today, but it's really on paths and cobbled streets to get out of Porto. We're taking an alternate that keeps us off the A road, so hopefully we'll have a much nicer last 2 or 3 kilometres. Yeah, I don't think it's delivering. Near the end of our day. It says it's university campus, but they got a arrears or arreo. Cork oak. More cobbled walking. Right at the end of the day, a small walk on dirt through a small wood. This is what we've been on. A big detour to avoid the main road. They must know about us because we're split up. And that's where Caroline's staying, and I'm staying across the road. And this is my side, across the road.
Smash that like button. Woo!
Like and subscribe.